So Trump is now going exactly where we assumed he would, and he's now calling for the deportation of citizens. I mean, he kind of already did it with Bukele. He said, the homegrowns are next, the homegrowns. Not him, of course. He's a criminal. Donald Trump is a GTA character. Every day another crime. Every day another crime. Donald Trump has 6 stars that just aren't flashing. The stars are just broken. He's the criminal. We all know he's the criminal. Well, some of us know that he's the criminal, but the stars just aren't flashing. The police just aren't chasing. It's unfortunate. He is sitting next to the dog killer in chief, Kristi Noem, and the fattest fat ass to ever be seen in politics. But anyways, Trump is calling for the deportation of citizens. He wants to just imprison them and ship them off to God knows where.
A little controversial, but I couldn't care less. We have a lot of bad criminals that came into this country, and they came in stupidly. It was an unforced error. It was an incompetent president that allowed it to happen. It was an auto pen maybe that allowed it to happen, and it did happen. But we also have a lot of bad people that have been here for a long time. People that whack people over the head with a baseball bat from behind when they're not looking and kill them. People that knife you when you're walking down the street. They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here too. You want to know the truth. So maybe that'll be the next job that we'll work on together.
They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Now, what ethnic group do you think he's talking about? I told y'all about this. I told y'all blacks were next. Donald Trump is speaking about videos, selected videos of some young black men committing crime, violent crime. He's talking about them. It's not most young black men at all. It's not most. It's not half. It's not most. And he's saying this group is old to the U.S. They're not new. There's only 3 groups old to the U.S. Indigenous Americans, Anglo-Saxons, and the LARPers that aren't from, England or Scotland who pretend to be WASP. And then you have black Americans. He ain't talking about the indigenous. They already ruined their lives so goddamn much. He's not talking about white folk. He's talking about black Americans. Donald Trump is talking about black Americans, and he's using the narrative of black crime as a reason by which to excuse deporting black Americans. They're not new to our country, they're old to our country. Donald Trump is not just threatening to deport, and by the way, we all know full and well, white Americans will fall victim to this as well. If they're his political opponents, he'll deport them as well. But this was a racial threat. This was a very clear-cut racial threat to black people, saying, you guys are criminals, and you're old to this country. So I'm talking about you. You're not new. You've been here for a while. We're getting rid of you. He's threatening to deport black people. That's literally what that entire little clip was. They're not new to this country. They're old to this country. That's what's happening here. Black MAGA, where you at? Black MAGA, where are you at? Because if you think he'll just stop at the criminals, look at what's going on with Latinos for Trump. They thought it was only the criminals. Now they're finding themselves being deported. The ones who aren't doing jack shit but just being here undocumented, they're finding themselves deported, arrested, detained, disappeared, kidnapped. You think we're special? We're not. For those of you who are going for Trump because FBA and ADOS and da-da-da-da-da, I got nothing wrong with black people who want to advocate for black Americans, but Trump is not our friend. I don't know what he needs to do to display this. He's not just talking about the criminals. He's not just talking about gang members in the inner city. He's not talking about street niggas. He's not talking about dudes who done jumped off the porch. He's talking about all of us. All. Because if he can just decide who's a criminal, which he literally claims that his DOJ, they reserve the right to determine their own actions as legal or illegal, you have no protection from the courts. Once Donald Trump assumes full authority over this nation, he can deport black people if he wants to. And that might be his solution. Instead of just killing everybody, just get them the fuck out. It won't work long term. It'll cause massive societal mayhem for generations to come. But Donald Trump is probably looking to engage in ethnic cleansing by just shipping undesirables out of the country. Threatening to deport citizens, specifically black American citizens. And conservatives will co-sign this until they realize, oh wait, Trump's doing things we don't like. We want to stand against him. Some of y'all will find yourselves being deported. Some of y'all will find yourselves being disappeared. That is what will happen here. We will all find ourselves experiencing some kind of detriment from this, some kind of negative experience from this. None of us are walking away from this unscathed. The only demographic stupid enough to believe this long term is conservative white America. Liberal white Americans get it already. Liberal Hispanics, liberal black, everybody else clearly sees the problem ahead. Everyone else. That's the reality of it. I'm telling y'all. I am fucking telling y'all. That's the reality of what's happening here. Donald Trump threatening black Americans. All that blacks for Trump and black MAGA shit. Y'all better go send him a very nicely penned letter. Don't be disrespectful. Don't start talking shit. Send him a real nicely penned letter. Because Donald Trump is very much speaking about deporting American citizens, specifically black American citizens. And that's the reality of it.